Streaming community. It's by Saya Speaks. I think I know what he's gonna talk about, man. A lot of people have been talking about the current state of streaming and how bad it's been and stuff like that, so I'm excited.
Today I'm going to blabber to you guys about something that's been pissing me off since I started streaming 3 years ago.
Damn.
Now, before I say this, I'm pretty sure I've brought this up in many of my other videos, but I don't think I've made an entire YouTube video about it, just like based on it. If I did, I apologize. We're just gonna call this a part 2. But I looked through my videos, I can't really find it. But
holy
man, when it comes to, it's not even just me either. It's not just me. It's every other streamer ever that didn't they didn't start streaming with gaming. Like, it's different with streamers that are known for gaming. You get what I'm saying? Because it kind of makes sense, but it just, at the same time, it doesn't. Because what are you here for? Like, you're gonna get what I'm talking about in a second. So,
okay, streamers
that started playing games and built their audience through gaming, of course they're gonna retain their viewership with gaming, right? But
yes,
for streamers that just want to add gaming into their stream
at
as
the
like
end,
a part of one of their segments.
Yep. And then guess what? You know what happens when you add gaming at the end? That shit literally drops off. I'm telling you, that shit drops off, bro. That's why I've been making such a concerned effort to start gaming, bro. And I don't know if you guys have been realizing this. Gaming is on the way back. That shit is coming back a little bit, right? But here's the thing. I want to say this about gaming, right? A lot of people have been talking about, oh my god, gaming is dead. It's not the same anymore. Like, people don't want to watch that shit. No. Gaming is lit right now. It's just that you play Call of Duty, you play NBA 2K, you play Madden, you play GTA, you don't play shit else. So you sit there and you're bored. Because after a month of 2K, that shit gets boring. After a month of Madden, that shit gets boring. You can only play Call of Duty for so long, right? But here's the truth. The games that have been going crazy are the games that you're not even interested in. Expedition 33, that's an indie game. Game of the year. Hollow Knight Silksong just came out. People have been waiting for that game for since 2018? I heard it was like maybe a little bit longer than that. That shit crashed every single game store. You feel me? Split Fiction, banger. Donkey Kong Bonanza, banger. Y'all just don't play good games, and you don't want to play nothing else. So that's why you feel like gaming is dead. Literally. Hold on, what the fuck? Hold on, let me get my clip in. Fuck you mean? Let me get my clip in on that. Clock it, bitch. Clock it. But yeah, so everybody just plays the same fucking games. But I don't know if you guys realize this. Let me pull up some ball knowledge right now, bro. I had talked about this tweet, right? Let me scroll down. Okay, right here. Plaqueboy Max announces his return to gaming and says he'll be playing a game every desktop stream.
Gotta take it there, but speaking of content, I'm on my gaming shit, bro.
Oh my god, that sound effect.
Game tonight. What game do y'all want me to play? Niggas keep talking about gaming. It's like, damn, bro, I might be the next Corey Kenshin.
So now you got big streamers trying to get into gaming, bro, because everybody's making a big deal about it. And here's the thing. I think he actually...
Therefore, I will be hosting.
Hold on.
Like y'all said, I'm trying to be gamer of the year. Might be a 1 year play, might be a 2 year play, might be a 3 month play. There's a streamer awards at the end of this year. I want to be gamer of the year. Therefore,
trying to be gamer of the year and gaming in literally September is crazy.
I will be hosting weekly Plaqueboy Max game nights.
Bro, that's tough. And he wants to do it with a bunch of other streamers, whatever, right? But here's the thing. I said this. Streaming is beginning to head back to its roots. I feel like the overproduced content has peaked and it's on a steady decline. The next wave of creators are going to be the ones with personality and authenticity. Community over clip farming. But yeah, I said, bro, this shit is going to be going back to desktop. I think having a personality and really just leaning into being raw and really leaning into being authentic that's the method, bro. I think that shit is gonna go back to its roots because what people crave in streaming is connection. When you watch a bunch of big streamers streams, yo, chat, should I fucking drink some water? My piss is yellow. You're not really getting much attention, bro. Because when you do IRL, think about it, or you do like overproduced shit, it's either you're living for the chat and you're not living in the moment, or you're living in the moment and you're not living for the chat. So a lot of people, they value that connection. Like if Kai just did streams for a whole month where he was talking on the desktop, his core community would love that shit so much more. Obviously, the casuals who come around to see him do shit wouldn't really like that, but I'm telling you, his numbers will probably end up being up. Because people like they like the connection. That's what made this shit so special in the first place, bro. And if you noticed, bro, YouTube, it was cool. At one point in time, this shit was all about having a personality. It was raw. There was, funny videos of people posting shit about their cats and just like all around life shit, right? And the original creators who were blown up, they weren't really getting paid off that shit. They did that shit because they loved it. Do you feel what I'm saying? They did that shit because they loved it. Then Mr. Beast came around and he flipped the game and he made it about doing a bunch of crazy over-the-top content. And so hold on, I lost my whole train of thought. Mr. Beast made it about some shit where it was like crazy, over-the-top, overproduced content, and it became about the algorithm. It wasn't about the fucking viewer. It wasn't about the connection. It wasn't about being authentic. Bro, I have a tweet for fucking everything, bro. I deadass got a tweet for everything. People are literally betting. They're literally betting on what Mr. Beast is gonna say in his videos. This is why people think he's a fucking AI, bro. Dollar 15 times. Million/billion 10 times. Feastables 3+ times. You'll really make a killing on that. He's predictable. People don't like when you move on a script. People like real, authentic shit. You know what I mean? So then people started moving to streaming. And then streaming became big. And now it's starting to become corporate like how YouTube is. And it's just like, I feel like that over-the-top shit really peaked, bro. I swear, ever since you started doing IRLs, it got boring. Really?
It's like it's a whole different fucking ball game. It's like streamers just aren't allowed to do that anymore. Like years ago, you could do that, get away with it, and not have to worry about your view count dropping or anything like that. This isn't just me. This is for. Again,
I don't give a fuck about the view count anymore. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Whether you in here or you not, bro. Like you have to understand what really matters is the people that really rock with you. If you got 3 people in this bitch, bro, you better be catering to those 3 people. These 3 people better be happy as fuck to be in here. You know what I mean? This better be the 3 happiest people in the world. But just doing shit for the sake of views, bro, I'm telling you, every content creator faces that battle where it's like, okay, either I'm doing what's best for growth and for the algorithm, but I'm not happy. And then I'm also doing shit that I like and that I'm happy, but it's not best for growth. So you have to find that middle ground where you're doing videos that are going to make you blow up, but at the same time, you're also doing videos that help you build your core community. You know what I mean? And so it's like a dance that you have to find, because when you lean into one, you start to burn out. You lean into another one, you get sad that you're not growing. You feel what I'm saying? That's normally how this shit goes, bro. With view botting, views doesn't matter that much. Yeah, bro. And then we learn like all the fucking views are like fake anyways. Or if Kai goes live, then like the majority of these big streamers, they go from getting like 20,000 views to getting like bro, DDG had like 4,000 views. Robbie Daughter, thank you for the follow. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, did the views even matter in the first place? Because there's people who are known as, this person's brother, and they're not even cracking over 200 viewers. You know what I mean? Like, you could be related to literally any one of these streamers and you're not going to be on. Like, you'll have a few viewers because it's like, yo, this is so-and-so's brother, but that doesn't mean shit. You could be on somebody's stream once, maybe twice. That doesn't mean that you're going to blow up. And I said that in the fucking Lacey video when I was talking about, if you want to be locked up for 30 days straight during the subathon. Yeah, people aren't actually watching you for you, dumbass. They're watching you to see you in fucking mental anguish. They're watching you to see your mental get stressed the fuck out from sitting in a room and being locked up. Like, what? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can guarantee, like, bro, if the dude was good, Huey, if the dude who was on Mr. B shit didn't blow up from that shit, what makes you think you will? And every single time Mr. Beast drop, he get 100 million views. All the fucking outlets post about it. All the clip pages post them. And if you still can't blow up from that, what does that tell you, bro? So it's like, it doesn't even matter, bro. Like, the best thing that you have to do is just provide quality content and have a core group of people who actually care about you. Because if people see, damn, like, you got a lot going on and you're in your own lane and you're really doing big things, people come in and they show you mad love. You never know who's watching, bro. You could have fucking 5 viewers, right? But if Kai Cenat was one of those 5 viewers, does it matter that you have 5 viewers? No, because Kai's in that bitch. You feel me?
Or fucking everybody else that didn't start off just doing just strictly gaming and only gaming and that's it. You feel me? The bar is set so high now for streamers because we have people like Kai and Speed and all these huge streamers going out and doing IRL streams and setting the bar so high that when people go into like a regular desktop stream now, like they're getting...
Dude, oh my God. Streamer University to this? Dude, you're just sitting there. Do something, my dopamine is getting low. I need my hit. Bro, like, that shit is really crazy, bro. People have become dopamine junkies and it's like, so much has been done in such a short amount of time that there's really nothing that you can do to stimulate people like that, bro. Literally. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Like, their dopamine receptors are fried. That's how you know all they do is just swipe all day, bro. I'm cool off that, bro. That shit is insane.
Or just like that, and they can't take simple gameplay. Like, you have
to
keep
talking. You sold, bro. Did I really though? No. You just wanted me to watch. You just wanted me to hang around Rakai all day. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm 27 years old. You look like a stud, gang. I got a whole ass beard. You wanted me to run around and you wanted me to chase Rakai all day. That's not me selling shit. I'm a grown ass man. I have morals. I'm happy I did what I did because the people who found me were the people that found me, bro. I'm good. Bro, the moment that you start trying to do all that high stimulating content, you're not going to retain those viewers. Because those people don't actually care about you. They care about what the fuck that you're doing. All those people that ran up in there and they clip farmed and they blah, 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 blah. They're not pulling no viewers like that anymore. Because those people only care to see them if they're around the big streamers. I'm sorry to break it to you. The only 2 people that I would say really use that shit as leverage to jump into a completely different level as a streamer, Yana, Tota. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that y'all don't even know about. These people they have management that are helping them get collabs. You don't know who they got connections with and shit, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is really y'all forgetting this shit is a business. This shit is a business, twin. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, bro. If you look, these people are looking, they're like, damn, okay, who's the most marketable? Okay, we got this girl right here. She's 18. She has a quirky personality. She's a little bit different. She kind of is a little bit off. She's almost like a female sketch. Okay, that's great. Let's put her around all of the big streamers and let them be quirky together. And then that shit goes up. And you know what I mean? Like, she's quirky, so people are going to like her personality, and then she's a girl, so then dudes and girls are going to watch because dudes want to crack, and the girls want to be, oh my God, you're so pretty. You feel me? It be like that. And then Tota, he's literally backed by a fucking entire country. International love, bro. You quirky too? I'm not quirky, bro. I'm definitely not, bro. I'm the type of person, I'm more chill. And just like bro saying, right? Just like bro saying, it's like if this shit started by being an introvert. Bosmic, what's good, boss? This shit started by being a fucking introvert. It started by being an introvert. So now, since everything has gone IRL and it's been ADHD and blah, 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 it's like you have to be an extrovert. And it just strayed so far from everything. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all this right now, bro. I don't like to be in everybody's face. I like to be to myself. I'm the type of person where I have a magnetic personality where people come to me. Every time I try to run up and be in people's face, I push them away. Okay? Let me be me. A lot of people feel like they know me, that you don't know me. Alright? You don't know me. So chill out.
If you shut the fuck up, they're going to leave your shit. I guarantee you I said this shit in one of my old videos, but again, I don't remember making a whole YouTube video on it. So here we are now. What did I just say? Here we are now. I don't know what that was, but anyways, it makes me so mad because, for example, because I don't want to just put myself into it. I'm just one of the people that has to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
When I would see somebody like Dante, right?
The GOAT. That's my fucking GOAT. That's my fucking GOAT right there. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Dante so heavy, bro. I want my shit to be like him. Is there any new streamer that blown up with just being themselves or just by playing the game at the crib? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna head to that direction, though. I feel like a lot of people are kind of craving that. So it'd be like that.
He averages like 4.5, 5,000 viewers in his streams when he's just chatting or reacting to videos, reacting to music, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. He has an entire gaming channel with like 1 million subs. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why the fuck there would be people. First of all, listen. There should be no way in hell that somebody should lose 75% of their audience just because they got on the game. It doesn't matter if the game is as interesting as you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? You're not really here for the game that they're playing. You're here for the creators' energy and reaction to the game that they're playing. Like the gameplay is also there for you to watch, which also really doesn't make any sense because there's two things for you to watch. There's the creator in the top right hand corner, top left hand corner, whatever.
That's
reacting
real.
and playing the game, and then there's the actual gameplay, and there's the chat. Like, I don't understand how somebody could get, like, I don't get that shit, but I would understand if it's just somebody with I don't have my controller in here, but just pretend I have a controller in my hand, right? If it's just somebody like this, right? Just
nah, then you really don't have shit to go off of.
They're allowed to do that, though. I'm not saying they should be forcing themselves.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like you should be trying to force conversation. But one of the core skills that you gotta learn in this shit, bro, is like when you start doing this shit, nobody's gonna watch you. Dead ass. the most that you're gonna have is maybe a friend and Nightbot. And you're gonna have to go off that. But what I like about that is you learn to build a skill that even when the chat goes dead, you're able to keep talking. You have to go through that. That's like a core moment that every streamer has to go to. You have to sit there for a period of time streaming to nobody because they don't push you. But guess what? By you sitting there talking to yourself for literally like an hour to 2 hours, you know what I mean? You sitting at the crib talking to yourself for an hour to 2 hours, you're able to keep things going. You're able to jump from topic to topic to topic. You're able to keep people engaged and you're able to interact with people because you've been at that point where there's been nobody here before. So you know how to keep things going, bro. Do you think Corey would be, I'll answer that afterwards. You get what I'm saying now? So I think that's a good skill. But a big mistake that a lot of streamers make is that, what the fuck, bro? A big mistake that a lot of streamers make is that they sit there and they play the game for like 10 hours and like they would play the game as if they're like as they regularly would. So they're just sitting there being quiet. And they look at the chat, somebody typed, but guess what? They read the chat 5 minutes after somebody typed and they left. Because there was nobody to be engaged with. And then they dipped. You get what I'm saying? So you have to learn to engage with people, and I think that's one of the skills that I'm trying to learn when it comes down to gaming. You know what I mean? That's how I be with my 3. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, you have to learn to not only engage with the chat and be engaged with the game. It's like an experience. Being live is an experience. Yeah, we just talked about the Charlie Kirk shit. Who's your favorite Clover Boy? I'll answer it after this video.
To talk a whole
guys, let's keep everything related to the video, please.
Bunch so they could fill up the dead space. But I just think that, in my opinion, they should be allowed to be quiet for a couple minutes and focus on.
I think you can be. I think if you're like in a boss fight and you gotta lock in, nobody's really just gonna drop off. I'm not gonna lie. If you drop off because your chat wasn't answered and you see somebody in the middle of a boss fight, your ADHD is fucking cooked. I'm not gonna lie. You get that, have you been scrolling too long? You get that message every fucking day. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you need that much stimulation. At that point, you gotta get off the damn phone for a little bit.
on the game without people getting bored and getting the fuck up out of there. Like the only people
It's because of short form content, bro. Short form content was one of the best / worst things to happen to streaming, right? Because the advice that people gave you, yeah, it's good for growth, but that's horrible for the fucking viewer experience. Dude, just get on live for like an hour and farm clips. So now people are getting all this dopamine when they swipe through IG Reels. They're getting all this dopamine from when they swipe on YouTube Shorts. They're getting all this dopamine from when they swipe on TikTok, and their dopamine receptors are fried. They go on YouTube, everybody's copy of Mr. Beast. It's the fast-paced edits with a bunch of stimulation. Shit, people are vaping, they're gooning, they're eating bad foods. It's just straight dopamine the entire time. They can't sit there for half a second, bro. That shit is crazy.
people that would watch that is like
But you be on my phone, that's real.
like your diehard, like loyal viewers that will stick with you whatever the fuck you're doing. It doesn't
See,
matter
that's why I said you got to build up that core, bro. That core audience is everything.
if you're fucking twerking doing a handstand, right? But I see Dante with like 5K viewers, and then when he gets on the game, like eventually in like a matter of like an hour and a half, that shit would drop. His shit would drop like all the way to like 1.8, 1.7K, and
Yeah, I seen it, and it also depends on the game. I remember he was doing a playthrough, and that shit dropped. But what I like about Dante is that he got real thick skin, bro. Because most people would feel some type of way about the viewership drop, and they're like, oh my god, nobody's watching me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But Dante, he thrives in that shit. He actually likes when all the fake people leave because he knows that the people who are watching him actually care about him. And he just literally gives his energy to his community, and that's why it's so tight knit. I'm not gonna lie, Dante's one of the goats of this shit.
that shit just blows me because what exactly are they there for? It's not like
I mean, you gotta understand, like, Dante has an entire page with like reactions and shit. So a lot of people want to hear what he's got to say about certain topics, maybe his reaction to music, because that's how he came up. And what I like about Dante was that he leaned heavily into the music reactions, and that's all that people wanted to see from him at one point in time. And he hated the audience that he built. So then he pivoted into streaming, made a completely new YouTube channel, built that shit from the ground up, had that page surpass his other one, and now he gets views. Like, he'll literally get 50K minimum views reacting to anything. Literally anything, bro. You know how much strength it takes to have a YouTube channel with over 1 million and say, fuck y'all, and then just go and just rebuild from ground up, and how you have to deal with doing that shit all over again? That's respect, bro.
dude is just, and not even just him either.
And
but
he
again,
did that before everybody was doing that.
so many other streamers that got to go through this shit. They have to either play a game that everybody else is playing, it's trending on TikTok or something like that, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Something like you
I feel like that's fun though. A lot of those games be good. They're not bad, but people can tell when you're not having fun.
just play like an old game or something like that, or like no one's gonna watch unless it's your like loyal viewers. Like you can't just get on here and stream a game that's old as fuck, or a game that everybody already knows about, hasn't seen yet, or seen. You know, you can't just get on here and just play games and expect your viewership not to drop. And that's what pisses me the fuck off, man. For example, with me, right? So I will be just chatting. I'll have like 60, 70, 80 viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I swear to God, the minute I get on a game that like eventually in like
Should go to like 30, watch.
matter of like 15, 20, 25 minutes, that shit will go from 80 all the way to like 38.
Told you.
And here's the thing.
Told you.
When people, again, are on stream and they're playing the game.
Bro, I mean, I think that's just due to the fact that the predominant people that watch streams nowadays aren't gamers anymore. It used to be gaming. Like, at one point in time, you had to game. There was no just chatting. You know that, right? So Rice Gum, what I fuck with about Rice Gum is that he would play Fortnite in the background, but he wouldn't really be playing Fortnite. He would just have the game on, right? And then he would have a girl on FaceTime, and he would just be trying to riz her up, and he would be talking to her. And he would do like that little workaround. And by people doing that, eventually just chatting became a thing. But just chatting is literally the biggest category on Twitch. Like, the next biggest game, I think, is what, like CSGO or like League of Legends, and it's not even close. Like, not even close at all, bro. The large majority of people that watch streams nowadays they watch either IRL or just chatting, bro. It's not even close. You feel me?
I would
when GTA 6 comes out, that shit is gonna change the game.
understand if they're just playing the game, not
It's
providing
League.
any interesting, like, engaging commentary. I'm not saying not shut the fuck up, but if they're just playing the game, not saying anything at all whatsoever, and they're just providing gameplay with their face in the fucking all right, I would understand that. But what exactly is the difference?
We already talked about that Charlie Kirk shit. I made a video on my second page.
Because it would be something like this, right? Streamers would retain their viewership, if not it go up, if they're watching a YouTube video. But if they cut on a game, half their fucking viewership leaves. I've been bitching about this shit for 2 years. I swear to God, I'm gonna keep bitching about it. And keep.
I feel like it's just how you build up your audience, though. Because I feel like if you're a gamer, obviously you're gonna retain the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's why I want to be a nerd. Like, nerds will watch anything, bro, as long as it's nerdy.
Keep bitching about it and keep bitching about it until the.
But I guarantee you, if you play Fortnite, they're all gonna be staying and watching because everybody plays that weak ass game.
pain inside of my heart gets out of my body.
The pain inside of my dick.
God, what is the difference? If they're providing the same energy, the same reaction style, they're still engaging with the chat.
Right.
It's just for like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, maybe they're focused on the game and not you. Like, y'all viewers are so fucking extremely parasocial. There's no way you should feel like neglect just because they're not focused solely on the chat the entire time. Like, nigga. I just don't understand the difference between somebody playing a game and providing the same energy and chat interaction as they would with a YouTube video, but just because it's a game, fucking over.
What's y'all's thoughts about that? I don't know. Let me know in the chat right now.
50% of their viewership leaves. What is that? Now, I've asked this question before in the past, and people have told me shit like, okay, well, why would I watch you play a game when I can go play it myself?
Look, everybody in the chat, the moment I said Fortnite. Fortnite? Oh my god, Fortnite? Come on, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Nizzy looked away from chat. Now I'm sad. No, I'm always looking.
Not watching just the fucking gameplay, nigga. You're watching for the gameplay and also the streamer's reaction, their energy, again, their engagement with the chat, all that. So why would you stay for that's like saying, why would I watch this YouTube video if I can go watch it myself?
Yeah.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying, though?
Bro, he's genuinely getting upset about that. That's crazy. What do y'all think is a way to, like, keep people engaged with that? I don't know.
Like, it's the same shit.
I feel like I want to watch games. I go to YouTube instead of Twitch because I can just skip through everything. Yeah, you're fucking cooked, bro. You're actually cooked. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, bro. You're actually cooked. I can understand some points. What's your thoughts, though?
Playing a game. That's all, man.
We like Fortnite. Get the fuck out of here. Keeney, what's good?
YouTube, I swear to God, I've dead ass seen streamers with like 40 viewers.
I feel like there's no way I feel like there's no way your lows are your real community. Just the peak is what adds to the lows. I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely agree. The truth is, Saya isn't as interesting as he thinks. I think he's actually interesting. Maybe when he turns on the game, it's not the same. I don't know.
Random streamers, they'll be watching a YouTube video and they wouldn't even be providing any commentary at all that would like make you want to stay in the stream and shit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when I game, do y'all feel like I'm a good gamer? Keep it a buck. I feel like when I game, I'll respond to the chat and like it's like a storyline and I'm like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm kind of ass at the game. Hey, who said that?
Huh?
Who said that, bro? So it's like kind of engaging, but then again, it is what it is. Sucks at Mario Kart. I would deep fry your shit in Mario Kart. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You all right? Hell yeah, you fire, yo. Thank you. Fuck with the games. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I try to get out my comfort zone with the shit, and I feel like I put people on with certain games. Like Donkey Kong Bonanza, bro. Like when I was doing that final boss fight, that shit was jumping.
They would just be sitting here watching.
Not enough emotion. What you want me to do? Fuck! Oh my god! I fucking lost, bro. Fuck! I'm not gonna fake my reactions. What the fuck? You want me to get an emotion stylist? The fuck you want me to do? I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm too chill. I can't be trying to amp shit up. Like, I don't like that. I can't fake react.
Y'all like this. Look at their chat. Go back to the video. Look at the chat. Go back to the video. You feel me? And their viewership would not move. But the
I'm gonna play Persona soon.
minute they cut on the game, that shit's going from 40 to 22.
Yeah.
Sometimes
No, that should have go 40 to like 9 viewers, bro.
don't even engage more when the game's on. You feel me? Like asking the chat questions and how to do this shit. And I never fucking understood that. Can somebody please explain that shit to me?
I might come back to
I don't
that.
know, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it just depends. It really does.
It's just, what exactly would y'all call that? I know that is like...
That's called fucking ADHD, brain rot, fucking casual shit. Like, that's the best way I could explain it. Casuals. They don't game.
short attention span shit, but again, it just seems like it's in the same category as somebody reacting to a YouTube video. They're still reacting to something. Like, what exactly are viewers leaving for? Listen, hear me out. Even if it's a game that you already know what's gonna happen, why not? Why do you not want to watch?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Gamers like. This is what I learned. Gamers like when people who have never played a game play the game that they played. Because gamers are nerds, and nerds are know-it-alls. And a know-it-all would never miss an opportunity to let you know that they know more than you. Well, you actually have to go this way, and then you gotta fight this boss. Here's what you have to do. You have to actually hit, jump, stat back, roll to the right, roll to the left, go around him, hit him 3 more times, and next thing you know, you'll be able to bring his health down to approximately 2 HP. And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pop your potion. That's gonna up your MP, and then you pop your ultimate move and you beat him. Like, bitch, can I play the fucking game? God damn. And then they be getting way too. Well, actually, at the end of the story, Zelda actually dies due to an asteroid. So, what you're gonna want to do to unlock the alternative ending, which is the superior ending, is you're gonna actually want to go pick up this item from around here, and you're gonna have to go through this dungeon. You're gonna have to kill these 3 mobs. I'm like, bitch, can I play the fucking game? God damn. Holy shit. I can't wait for that Nintendo Direct, bro. I'm excited.
Hear me out. This is specifically for people that watch streams. If you do not watch streams, I'm not fucking talking to you, because I know there's gonna be people in the comments talking about, well, I don't watch streams anyway, so I'm not fucking talking to you.
Oh my god, I hate those people because you know they be lying. You know they be lying. So all the content that you interact with, your whole feed is streamers, right? You got a Twitch account. You know everything that's going on. You interact and engage with all of that content, but you clown people who watch streams. But you know everything that's going on now. Come on. If I showed you 5 streamers' faces, you can name them all, word for word, bar for bar. But I don't watch streams. Like, that shit's totally, like, lame or whatever. Imagine watching somebody who's, like, actually cool and, like, entertaining. Yeah, no, that can never be me. Like, man, shut your goofy ass up. I got a job, by the way. All of y'all are unemployed. Yeah, I have a job. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Nizzy, you are kind of a nerd, though. Here's the thing. I'm a nerd in training. Like, I'm actually trying to be a nerd. Finna make a skit using your nerd voice. Nah, go ahead, bro. You got it.
This is specifically for people that
Not gonna lie, I watched you make the same mistake in Silk Song for 2 hours. Don't make me expose you. This is before they updated the game to make it easier, bro. Chill out.
Streams, bro. Okay? I just want to throw that shit out there. Because I swear, man, I promise y'all, every time I bring up any topic about streaming, there's motherfuckers in the comments talking about, well, this has nothing to do with me because I don't watch streams anyway. So why are you commenting?
Deadass. Why you want to be a nerd? Because the nerds are winning. Think about it. The nerds, they stay to themselves, right? They chill. They don't get caught up in no beef. They play their games. They watch their shows. They love it. Some of them go to the gym, and they just live a good life. Like, the nerds are really winning. People used to make fun of the nerds. Now everybody's trying to be them. I remember, bro, when I used to read mangas when I was in 7th grade, bro. People used to fucking clown me. Oh, bro, why don't you talk to some bitches or something? Now those same people watch anime. I remember, bro, people used to talk shit about doing YouTube back in the day. That shit used to be lame at one point in time. All those people that said that started a fucking YouTube channel. And they tried to vlog. Nobody's watching your boring ass fucking life. What the fuck? I'm trying to tell you, bro, a lot of the shit that was weird is cool now. I'm trying to tell you. And you know that shit is lit, bro. Anime, that shit is lit. Gaming, that shit is lit. There's a lot of good shows that I haven't watched. Movies. I'm not gonna lie, like, you're just more at peace. Like, that's the best way to explain it, bro. Nizzy, you're such a loser, LMAO. I'll shove you in a locker. I used to rule the hallways back in 03. Nah, dead ass, though. Dead ass.
But
alright, bro, you ruined it. Qui, you ruined it, bro.
for the people that do watch streams, what the fuck is the deal? They still have the same energy. They're still, it's just
because people are driven by the fucking dopamine, bro. Oh my god, bro. Do y'all remember when I restreamed like the first hour of the Mafiathon 3? You remember when Kai was doing the choir? People were like, oh my god. Bro, he literally had the choir for like 3 minutes. Dude, oh my god. He needs to go to the next segment. This is so boring. I can't. Oh my god. Dude. We need something else. It's a choir. Or it was an orchestra. And the shit was so slow. They're not used to shit being slow. They're used to jump cuts and you know what I mean? Like, dude, he needs to go to the next segment, dude. Oh my god, L segment. They need the constant stimulation, bro. They need the constant simulation. Shit is crazy.
I don't know. And there's just so many games out there to like, there's like games that you could even do like series shit with your chat or whatever. Like you could start like a story game and it could be like a playthrough, like, okay, like
but let me guess, you know what they want to see nowadays? Dude, you should do a gaming marathon. Huh? Oh my god, that was the corniest shit somebody has ever told me in my fucking life. I'm like, yeah, I think I want to start doing Let's Plays, and I want to play story games and shit, and I want to get in my gaming bag. Dude, that's actually not good content. You should do, like, a gaming marathon or something. Huh? So you want me to force myself to play a game that, like, bro, you play that shit for a little bit, it's fun. Midway through, you're gonna hate that shit. What? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Not everybody is meant to do that shit. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm not gonna sit there and play a game for literally 20 to 30 hours straight, mind-numbingly, bro. I'm not gonna say who told me that shit, but that shit kind of pissed me off when I heard that, because I'm like, I'm not gonna sit there and do that shit. I'm not, and that whole thing of like me, like, oh my god, like this shit is all about, like, dude, you should do a gaming marathon. Just sit there and play for 30 hours straight. What? And then you should like sleep on stream. Dude, I would never do... The only way I would do a sleep stream is if I'm fucking sleeping at the Mafiathon or Streamer University 2. I'm not doing that. Actually, I probably wouldn't even sleep there. Deadass. Dude, you have to keep the stream on all the damn time. That shit is... Why the fuck does the stream always have to be on? That's some shit that I... Like, I wish I never did sleep streams back in December. The only way I would do a sleep stream is if I do anything but sleep. Like, deadass. Like, it would have to be something that's constantly keeping me awake. Dude, just like play the game for 30 hours straight. No, I'm gonna play the game for like, if I like the game, like bro, Mafia Old Country, I play the game 5 to 6 hours one day, then the next day 5 to 6 hours, and I beat the game. Donkey Kong, I beat that shit in like a week of playing it. It's not that deep. It's really not.
Monday we'll do this.
I wish you do that in the future.
And then Tuesday we'll keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just seems so much more engaging than just sitting here and just watching a fucking YouTube video that you really don't want to watch, but you're only forcing yourself to watch it because you know that's what's going to retain viewership. That makes me so fucking mad, bro.
I never understood that, though. Why would you want to watch some shit that you don't want to watch? I'm sorry, but that shit is so burnt out.
If you go to Streamer University 2, please don't fumble.
Bro. The moment that I don't want to watch some shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting bored. I'm clicking off this shit. And then I'm just going to go on to the next video. Like, I deadass only want to watch shit that, like, is interesting to me. If it's not interesting, I'm not going to watch it. Why would you force yourself to do some shit that you don't want to do? Like, this shit is supposed to be a dream job. And, like, that's one thing I never understood, bro. There's so many streamers that their mental health is so fucking fucked up because they're doing a bunch of shit that they don't want to do and they're stressing themselves out. And it's genuinely so sad because it's not supposed to be like this. Shit is sad. Genuinely.
Bro, like, I get that
you a
just
rat,
chatting
not a nerd.
is engaging. I am a just chatting streamer. You feel me? I just don't understand what would make
Hold on, let's finish this
many
video and then we're gonna get into some yaps.
people dip just because a game is getting cut on when there's no difference in the engagement of the chat.
Yo, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
With the streamer or the energy levels don't drop. It's just, if anything, it's more. You feel me? Imagine a streamer playing a fighting game, right? They're playing a fighting game.
Wait, you heard that?
They're either getting their ass whooped and getting mad, or they're beating somebody else's ass and that nigga's getting mad and they're getting happy. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get into that.
Like, it's just so much into gaming and
I seen that fit of you in them Balenci's. You had that shit on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I deserve to be in Balenci.
like,
I'm
first
claiming
of all,
that.
streaming used to be mostly gaming. Like,
Facts.
Twitch used
Facts.
to be gaming strictly in like the 2014, 15, 16, 17 days and shit. It used to be just gaming.
Yo, you know what's
But-
crazy, bro? That shit really was just gaming, man. I remember I used to stream on Twitch back in the day, and I used to play Madden. And back then, if you had 100 viewers, you were him. You were him, bro. There was not really reactions and shit like that, like the way it is now. That was a completely different time, bro. Tyler One and them, that's what I'm saying. That was like on a completely different side of the internet, though. I wish I knew about that back then.
Then just chatting started blowing the fuck up. Desktop streams started blowing the fuck up in like the early
Yo, don't say my old Twitch name now.
2020s and shit. And then people start going IRL.
Yup.
Here comes the Speeds and shit, and Kai's and the Aiden Rosses. And
Well,
the
Aiden Ross was the one who like made just chatting what it was. Like he made it super popular, super mainstream. And then Kai and Speed kind of pushed the IRL shit to a different level.
Neons and shit. Like all the IRL people. Like now the big thing is IRL now, man.
What was the best year of what? Like content creation? I feel like the best year of content creation was low-key like 2017.
And
What's
now,
your standpoint on Bruce? He need to come back. Bruce and Soul Illuminati need to come back to streaming ASAP. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because when they come back, they're gonna stick to the old way of streaming. And that's just gonna usher in a bunch of people that are inspired by that. And like you seen how it was when Soul Illuminati was already streaming. He was pulling thousands of viewers, bro. And people they didn't give a fuck to see him be outside and do all this crazy shit. They watched him for the sake of his fucking personality. Same thing with Bruce. The reason why Bruce doesn't stream today is because he doesn't like what streaming has become. He doesn't like the IRL shit. He likes the old shit. He likes to sit down in his room and connect with his chat and do community content and go through his Discord and his Reddit and have fun and maybe play the game or something. You know what I mean? He doesn't like that super high charged shit. That's why he took a step back. He just realized like the industry is fucking headed down a point where it is now, where it's like everything is just so fake and ADHD and shit like that.
Desktop streamers like me are getting comments and people in the chat like, why don't you do IRL stream?
Oh my god. Hold on. Let me. All right, let's go.
Are getting comments and
Run that shit back. Run that shit back.
like all the IRL people. Like now the big thing is IRL now, man. And now desktop streamers like me are getting comments and people in the chat like, why don't you do IRL streams? Nigga, I don't want to fucking, bro, like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to fucking go out in public and fuck with people. I don't want to go out and go into stores and stare at my phone and read the chat and ask the chat.
Yo, chat, my piss is yellow. Should I drink water now or later? I'm kind of lightheaded right now. Yo, bro, my chat is saying you're weird, bro. I need to walk away. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is so ass, bro. Like, this feeling like when I was doing the DreamCon IRLs and like some of the other IRL shit, Like, it was fun to be outside, but like constantly running like a chicken with your head cut off and not being able to actually have a real conversation with somebody because people's attention spans are so short, and trying to just do like a bunch of crazy shit to keep people engaged is ass. If I ever do an IRL stream again, it's not going to be like the way that everybody else does it. It's going to be a lot more boring and a lot more slow. You know what I mean? Nizzy, you were in the top 100 in 2013. How the fuck you know that?
What I should do.
Queso is the strongest desktop streamer. He's a gamer.
That's just me though. I don't know. I swear to God, I missed it. And I wasn't even like watching streams all like that. Like way. The only streams that I watched like back then when streaming was in its prime, when it came to just gaming and shit, was like 2K streamers, man. I watched shit like Pretty Boy Fredo and Solo Minati and fucking Cash Nasty and Flight.
Facts. Oh my God, I used to watch Cash Nasty stream OD back in the day. He was really, his streams used to hit. I watched a little bit of Soul when he would play like Roblox and shit, and they would just troll the fuck out of him, but that was it.
You know what I'm saying? It was just straight 2K streamers and all that. But now, and also I'm not saying that people can't game. You feel me? Like, those people grew their audience from gaming, so of course they're going to have that. But for people that, you know, grow their audience, you know, like me doing something like just chatting, I would understand if my shit would drop like from like 60 to like 52 or something, right? But nigga, there's no way in hell it should be over 50%.
He really yapped about this shit for 14 minutes.
Again, not trying to seem selfish or anything. You can take it however the fuck you want to take it. But this goes for every other streamer ever that hasn't already started their
journey,
their streaming career with gaming only.
Yeah.
You feel me? They can't.
I'm gonna let it rock. I feel like he got his point across. He low-key was repeating himself a little bit, but I'm gonna leave a comment. This was facts. Boom.